Hi guys, what's up? It's Joel Pitt here, back with another video, and in this video it'll be for Love Island All Stars 2024 Series 1 Episode 30. I'll leave a link down below to Episode 29. Of course there's going to be spoilers, so without further ado, let's get on with it. So Toby and Georgia S were speaking about the challenge, as well as Anton and Georgia H, but they were doing it separately. Jess and Sophie spoke, Tom and Molly spoke. It was mostly about Callum and, raising their heart rate the most, and it was both of them. Sophie and Georgia S spoke mostly about Tom, because Georgia S, the heart rate thing as well. Molly and Sophie spoke with Callum, with the whole situation about Callum. Toby took the astronaut helmet to bed. Molly and Tom locked arms in bed. He was a bit annoyed because she was laughing. And, it was like Tom was saying, Mol, wake up, and then what's funny. But after they just did nothing. Sophie and Josh kissed, Adam and Arabella kissed, Jess and Callum kissed, Toby and Georgia S spooned, but then Anton and Georgia H, they let us down. It was not another full house. They did nothing. I think he was a bit tired or something, or maybe a bit annoyed. So that's why I didn't do anything, and I think Georgia H brought that up in the morning with him. But yeah, they talked about the heart rate challenge, Anton and the others. Tom, Jess and Toby spoke. Tom and Molly spoke about last night and they're arguing. Arabella and Georgia H spoke with the whole Anton situation. Jess and Callum spoke. She was like, should I be concerned that, Molly raised your heart rate and you raised Molly's, that sort of thing? But he said you've got nothing to worry about, really. Arabella and Adam spoke. She enjoyed his performance last night, she said. Anton says he has more fields towards Georgia H. Then there was a text, basically, couple of sorts was the challenge, and basically the public were rating the couples on different categories. Adam and Arabella were hosting. So the first one, who's the hottest couple? So they thought Tom and Molly should go first, Adam and Arabella should go second, and then Toby and Georgia S would go third. It was actually Sophie and Josh in third, Jess and Callum in second, but they got Tom and Molly right. Which couple is the most argumentative? So they thought Josh and Sophie, Toby and Georgia S, and Anton and Georgia H. But instead, Sophie and Josh were third, Georgia H and Anton was second, and then Georgia S and Toby were first. Most boring couple, they thought Callum and Jess, Adam and Arabella, and Molly and Tom. But actually in third place was Adam and Arabella. Second place, Georgia S and Toby. And then first place, Georgia H and Anton. Who's only staying together to win? So they thought Toby and Georgia S, Adam and Arabella, and Sophie and Josh. But instead, third place was Adam and Arabella. Second place was Georgia H and Anton. And then first place was Toby and Georgia S. So they got that one right. Who's the least likely to work romantically outside the villa? So they thought Toby and Georgia S, Adam and Arabella, and Georgia H and Anton. But instead, third place was Adam and Arabella. Then second place was Georgia H and Anton, so they just got them mixed up. But Toby and Georgia S was right there. Which couple has the most one-sided relationship? So they thought Georgia H and Anton, Georgia S and Toby, and Josh and Sophie. But in fact, third place, Arabella and Adam. Second place they got right, Georgia S and Toby. And then first place they got right, Georgia H and Anton. So they just missed out on that one there. Which couple is the most intelligent? So they thought Georgia H and Anton, Callum and Jess, and Adam and Arabella. They got Adam and Arabella right in third place. Second place was actually Georgia H and Anton. And first place, Josh was surprised as well, Molly and Tom. They were like, oh no, we're not on there. And then all of a sudden, they are. Like, I don't know. And then, who's most likely to cheat on each other? So they thought Adam and Arabella, Josh and Sophie, and Anton and Georgia H. But actually, third place was Adam and Arabella. Second place they got right with Josh and Sophie. But first place was Georgia S and Toby. Then that one they wanted to vote on. Same with this next one. Which couple's the most game playing? Because no one wanted to go up for this one. So they thought Georgia H and Anton, Georgia S and Toby, and Adam and Arabella. They got third place right, Adam and Arabella. Second place was Georgia H and Anton. And then first place was Georgia S and Toby. But for that last one, Georgia S was like, I'm not going first again because we've literally been hammered. You know, they're literally directing it at us. It's like with that Joanna thing, you know, with the couples challenge where they were voting the couples. They were getting hammered. I mean, Callum and Jess, they only were supposed to go up for one. They did go up for 2 or 3. But then the most of the ones, Adam and Arabella because they're new, Georgia H and Anton because the public think they're boring and all this, and we don't see, you know, the romantic spark. Georgia S and Toby, yeah, them 3 were really in the firing line for this challenge because of the stuff that's happened and the public are seeing that. So I can totally understand that, really. But anyway, that is all for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one.